The matchup for Super Bowl 57 in 2 weeks will be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Eagles earned their berth to the big game by slapping the 49ers around in a 31-7 blowout victory for the home team. Before you 49ers fans start with the "but we didn't have our starting QB" excuses, let me remind you, we won the Super Bowl with a backup QB just 6 short years ago. And as far as Brock Purdy being the 4th QB you used this year, look for pity somewhere else. You got your asses whipped, period. The Birds will be going up against our former head coach Andy Reid, and his Kansas City Chiefs. I love Andy Reid to death, just like most Eagles fans, but, not this year Big Red. Love you though! Andy Reid coaching in the Super Bowl against his former team is not even the biggest side story in this upcoming Super Bowl matchup. You have the first time 2 black QBs will be facing one another in the Super Bowl, the Kelce brothers going up against one another in the big game. There's also the side story of current Eagles coach, Nick Sirianni being fired by Andy Reid when he was under Reid in Kansas City. There's a hell of a lot of off-the-field things going on in this matchup, and I'm sure the press will be talking about these things and more for the next 2 weeks leading up to the big game. I honestly would have been happier facing the Bengals in the bowl. But, it is what it is. Philadelphia Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs. I'm riding with the Birds all the way. And I think the Eagles will win a very high-scoring game, something like 45-35. Hopefully, after we win the 2nd Super Bowl in the last 6 years, the NFC East will finally shut the hell up about their Super Bowls from the 90s. Hey, Washington Commanders, Dallas Cowboys, and NY Giants, no one cares! What have you done for your cities lately? Absolutely nothing. Especially you stinking Cowboys! What will you NFC East teams be doing for the next 2 weeks? Us? Well, we're busy preparing to play in our 2nd Super Bowl in the last 6 seasons. Enjoy watching us play in the Super Bowl from the seat on your couch, losers! That was for the Cowboys.